Hey, everybody. Welcome to Life Uncorked. I'm Mel Greenberg.
And I'm Caren Glasser, and we are so happy that you're here. Cheers,
It's,
everyone.
it's the season for it.
It is.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, Mel, we've been thinking, which is always dangerous, but we have been thinking specifically about the holidays and the overload that comes with it, right? I mean, it can really like stop you in your tracks. So
I
that's
know
what
we've
this
been
is about.
talking about that in so many different ways. And what's hard for me right now is with everything going on in the world, this dance of it's a beautiful time of year. It's celebrating, it's gathering, it's joyful, and yet so much of our world is falling apart that
Yeah.
I I do this dance of feeling guilty for being so happy or not embracing, but yet being in the moment, and it's overwhelming. And I worry about, I'm sure I'm not alone, and how to deal with that.
And when you figure it out, Mel, let
Yeah,
us know because truly, I don't think there's a single person on this planet right now that is not feeling the anxiety of what's going on in the world. And then we have the holidays, right?
right.
And the overload of that. So, the question that we want to ask today is really like, how do we create peace of mind? And, we've been listening to everyone. And, what you're telling us is, first of all, thank you. You like us and we love you right back. But in order for us to be able to be present and to give you the best of us, we decided that we're moving to a different format and we're really excited about it. We're going to be doing short little segments, but weekly segments. How fun is that?
I know it's kind of cool. You wanted more, so now you're
We're
getting it.
going to give
That's
you
what we're
more.
shooting for.
You asked for it
Yeah.
and we gave it to you. So we're really excited about that. And we hope that you are too. But everything really has changed, right? Everything has changed right now. And so what's going to be different in your holiday celebrations or in your holiday preparations, Mel, as we go through this month of December?
Well, for me, I have an empty nest again, and that comes. It's bittersweet. I loved having everybody here. I also love having my space back.
Right.
We're going to be celebrating at Matthew and Heather's new home, which will be wonderful. So it's different. It's like now we're back to like decorating and celebrating for just the two of us. And I went through that. It's like, do I do it? How much do I do? And I thought I still need to create an environment that gives me joy. I'm that person. I like each season. I like to have everything, the candles, the decorations, and it just makes me happy. So I'm trying to focus on that, and I really am trying to be empathetic and aware, but yet still be present in my life to where we are and what we're doing and keeping it happy. Because what else do we have?
Yeah, exactly. What else do we have? I mean, I'm similar to you. I am really trying to stay focused on the stuff that brings me joy and leave the rest of the noise out there. But I too, normally, there's been just the two of us for years. So I didn't, I've had empty nest for years and years. And normally we don't have anybody here. And they're right. That is the challenge. Do we do something just for the two of us? Does
Right.
anybody care? And to be honest, and I feel guilty about it, I generally don't do anything because it's just why. But this year I'm doing it. And I don't know if it's because of what's going on in the world or what's going on personally in my family life. My father, as you know, has been ill and, lots of things going on. And I think that I'm starting to live and appreciate every single moment and making every single moment bring me joy. So we're celebrating this year for sure.
Well, and I think you and I talked about this and how to start this first segment. And peace had such a beautiful connotation because I mean I pray for peace in this world every day.
Right.
Peace of mind, peace of
Right.
surrounding. It just touches its tentacles. It touches every part of our lives. And I wonder how you all out there are coping and moving through this time going into December and now the holidays, and which in the best of times it's overwhelming and chaotic and crazy and emotional, and now we're a little bit of kind of all about us in the worst of times, so exponentially a thousand times worse. How do you
Yeah.
do that?
But I think we also have to remember that, and it's hard, not everything is bad. Not
Yeah.
everything is bad.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, I worry about everything. And it's a challenge to remember, not everything is bad. And I find myself when those thoughts come in, I don't know about you, I literally stop and I say, okay, I need to think about something I'm grateful for to
Right.
replace that bad thing that's in my head. What do you guys think out there? I mean, how do you remove yourself from what appears to be a lot of bad, and how do you create that space in your life for good, especially right now during the holidays time? Are you going to be celebrating with big parties?
Our immediate family is not huge.
Right.
But then when we start bringing in everybody and friends, and it turns into a big gathering, which I love. And it's a chance to celebrate different holidays together and different rituals, which I also enjoy. So we tend to do big.
Another thing that I think during the holiday time that we would be remiss if we don't mention, and that is mental health. And the fact that a lot of people during the holidays, their depression really kicks in big time. And
Well,
we,
that's what this is. I mean, that's what it's how you walk that tightrope and not fall off the ledge. And that's
right.
exactly what you're saying. And it's hard.
It is. It's very hard. But knowing that you've got community around you and knowing that you can reach out, even if you're not used to asking for help. Yeah, you should ask for help if you need help. There's lots of resources out there. The one that I want to mention right now, because it's the easiest one to remember, and that is 988. And that is the line. It's a short phone code, 988, sort of like 911, which is an emergency. 988 is for mental health emergencies.
What is that? Explain what the organization is.
It is literally a national organization. It is a phone service. And when you dial 988, it goes to a central location and you say, I need help, or I need a resource, or I need somebody to listen. Whatever that is, there are people out there and they will route you to the right place in your state. And it's really, and it's been out for about a year and a half right now. And, like anything else, when it first rolled out, it was a little bit rocky because they didn't have all the states lined up yet. But
Sure.
it really is an amazing place. And
So can you just call and like say you can call and say I'm depressed. I don't have any family around me and it's the holidays and I don't know who to talk to. And they'll
they will connect you with a resource to help talk you through it, walk you through it, make you a little bit whole.
Well, I think that's really nice and that's really important because first of all, you may not have anyone to talk to, or
Right.
you may not want to talk to anyone in your immediate family. But I think the holidays magnify loneliness.
Yep.
And whether it's because you are missing what you had perhaps as a child or what you don't have now, divorces, deaths, etc. It just magnifies it
Right.
all your emotions. And I remember being in my 20s alone in DC, and I would kind of walk around sometimes the streets and they'd be empty on Christmas Day
Right.
because everyone's celebrating with their families, and I was alone at the time, and it was a really sad time.
So what did you do?
Usually, I would go to a movie, and because it's I love movies, and I would go to a theater, and you can kind of escape in there on every level. So
Well, that works. Whatever works. And that is really what we're saying. Whatever works to soothe yourself, take care of yourself, call a friend, call a parent if you're lucky enough to still have your parents with you, call your kids, call somebody,
I'll do 988. Call 988.
or call 988. I put it down on the bottom on the scroll just so you can write it down. We're really happy that you guys joined us today. We've got lots and lots in store for you, right?
Yes, we do. I think I'm excited about the new format, and I'm grateful for all the suggestions that came through over the summer because we always take the summer off. And you all have lots of opinions, and it's great. And we listen and appreciate it. So keep it coming.
And as we said, make sure you check down below in the copy. We have links to some of the things that we talked about. And most importantly, check out the Napa Travel Guide. We are so proud of it. Mel works so hard on this, and we hope that you enjoy it. It's absolutely free. Click on that button, and we'll see you next week.
Next week. Ciao.